Hi everyone, today we're going to make these cute Halloween pillows. And I'm going to start by using some of this polyfill from Walmart and some cute little trick-or-treating tote bags from the Dollar Tree. This is just one of them so far. But I thought it was so cute, right? If you've got it, haunt it. I thought that was adorable. But I'm just going to glue these little flaps together from the bottom of the bag because I did try to stuff the polyfill in there, like leaving it as is, and it just looked like a bag with stuffing in it. Like it didn't look like a pillow, so that's why I'm gluing these like little flaps together. And it just makes it look more like a pillow. I can already tell that it will. Because I could see what the problem was when I put the stuffing in. And I did cut my straps off too. I think it showed me do that. But yeah, just gluing these little flaps together and trying to make sure that they're even and aligned. That's why you saw me kind of push it. And I'm just going to do this to all the sides that have like the weird opening flaps. And I'm getting like close to the edge, but not too close to the edge, because if you do it too close, you'll get glue everywhere. So, and also it won't look as good, like your bag, your pillow, your bag. But yeah, I'm trying to make it look more like a seam and not like it's been glued. That's what I really am getting at here. But these are so easy and fun to make. And now I'm going to turn my bag inside out. And I'm doing this because I want to cut off those little flaps that you see here from when we glued the other part together. And I don't know if you actually have to do this. I probably didn't have to. I'm not sure. I just didn't know if they would like take up space inside the pillow. But I did happen to get a little too close to my seam part, and I did cut it a little bit, but it's okay. You just re-glue it if that happens. But see, you can kind of barely see when I was turning it right side in. Right there, where I'm messing with it. But I made it to where it was fine. I just glued it back. Now I'm adding in my polyfill that I got at Walmart, and you get that huge bag for only $4, and you can get probably quite a few pillows. I think I made around 4 of them, and of course it depends on the size of your pillows too, but all mine were fairly small. But yeah, that's pretty inexpensive. That means this little pillow here cost me only a little over $1 to make, since I didn't use all of my polyfill on it. But you just add as much stuffing as you think it needs, like, just until you think it's fluffy enough. And then you just glue your top part and your bottom part together. And I mean, you could sew this if you wanted to, but I actually don't even know how to sew. But I have a feeling even if I did know how, I would just take the easy way out and glue it. But if you love to sew and you know how to sew, hey, go for it. You could even probably use like a fabric glue if you wanted. Probably all different ways to do this. But this works really nicely too, and this is just the Gorilla Hot Glue sticks. Now I'm just kind of mushing it, here and there, making sure that it's even, and look at that. And then I show one more clip of me mushing the pillow, and yeah. Now I'm going to start on my next candy tote, and this looks like a cute like little mummy. I thought this was adorable, and then I'm going to cut off my straps as close as I can to the bag without cutting my bag. And I actually save those straps because sometimes they look like they come in handy for something. But and then I'm just going to do the same exact process here, just gluing all my flappy sides together, or little openings, I guess you would call them. Then just taking my silicone spatula so I don't burn myself. And now trying to make sure it's going to be even, because you sometimes have to pull it to make sure it's even. But it works. I mean, you just kind of pull it over and then press it down. Isn't this just so cute? Look at his little smile. And I'm really not the biggest fan of Halloween, but I think some of the cute little decorations like this is just adorable. Like, honestly, you know, doing YouTube has really made me, like, I don't know what you would call it. I guess step out of my comfort zone and create things I wouldn't normally, and it's really fun. I didn't realize how fun creating Halloween decor could be. But I actually like it. It's really cute. And I hope you guys are inspired by it. I've been inspired by a few YouTubers on here, and I just want to say a big thank you to them. Crafts by Caitlin. I'm trying to remember everybody. Olivia's Romantic Home. I just wanted to thank them. I know they probably won't see this, but maybe someday they will. And they'll realize how much they've inspired me, and I hope that someday I can inspire them somehow. And then just taking my polyfill again. And I think this one took more of the polyfill than any of them, but that's okay. I mean, it was a lot of fun and very inexpensive. Who doesn't love a very cheap craft that comes out so cute? And I must have accidentally cut some of this off, and I didn't realize I did that. I didn't film the entire thing of me gluing the top, and I'm so sorry. I don't know how that happened. But I did the exact same process as I did with the other pillow. So that's a good thing. I must have just been fixing it right there, but see, nice and plush. Very cute. Excuse me. And that is this pillow. Next, we're going to do some of these cute Dollar Tree kitchen towels. And I thought they were so adorable with the little jack-o'-lanterns and the haunted house. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold our towel in half with the design on the inside. And the reason being, I'm going to glue it this way just down the sides, and that's it. And then we're going to pull it right side in, and it's going to appear to have seams instead of looking like it had been glued. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about, don't worry. And so now I'm just going to fold my little side up and then start applying my glue. And like I said, you want to get kind of close to the edge, but just not too much. If you make these, you'll see exactly what I mean. And I'm trying to place this evenly, of course. And once your glue is cooled down completely, then you can pull it right side in. Or right side out, however you say it. And then just pushing my corners because they kind of get stuck. Now, taking my polyfill again, I'm going to start stuffing this pillow, trying to make it even, of course. Honestly, these were my favorite out of the tote bag pillows, and these ones are really my favorite pillows. I don't know why. I don't know. They appear more store-bought to me. But either way, it's $1. Because you just need one hand towel per pillow. Very cheap. And I love that. But they don't look cheap once you have them made. And then you want to fold the bottom. You're going to do the same to the top. And you're going to glue it this way because it just appears to be more like an actual seam, like it had been sewn rather than glued. Just makes it look more store-bought. And I can't really say like a measurement of how much I folded it in, but you'll know when you do it, trust me, because you'll actually see what looks right and doesn't look right. But if I had to guess, probably 1/4 to 1/2 inch, if I had to guess. Not very good at guessing, but I'm doing my best. I forgot to measure when I did this, but you know, sometimes you live and you learn. And then and then you add a little more stuffing if you want. Like if you feel like it's not fluffy enough or plush enough. Now you just flip it over and do the same thing. You fold and glue. Because it's easier to have that side down on the table when you do the folding and gluing. I really had fun making these pillows, and I hope I inspire you guys to make them as well. They're really fun and they're easy, quick and easy. Like if you like crafts that don't take hardly any time at all, I would say this is the one for you. And see, I like both kinds of crafts. I like the kind that take me days to complete, and then I like the ones that take me hours, and then I like the ones that just take me minutes. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. I think these would make even a cute gift for people. The coolest thing too is you can even make these for other holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas and Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. I mean, seriously, all the holidays you could make these cute little throw pillows. Especially if you're someone who loves to decorate for all the holidays. I mean, I personally don't, but there are so many out there who do. I probably wouldn't mind decorating for Valentine's Day because they are just the cutest decor pieces for Valentine's Day, if I must admit it. I most of the time just probably mainly Christmas. But this year I have branched out a little more. And me and my brother and husband all decorated for Halloween. I mean, who doesn't want to have a little fun and do something different once in a while, huh? We certainly enjoyed it. Now I'm just fixing some little imperfections here and there. Like I pulled the little corners out in the top because they were still kind of tucked in from when I turned it right side in. But now I'm just adding a little more stuffing where I see fit. And that's all you have to do, really. You just play around with it until it's right. Until you have enough stuffing in there. Because you can make these as flat or as fluffy as you want. I tried to make them fluffy, but I didn't want to use up all of my polyfill. Now just gluing that last piece. Look how easy that goes together. I love that, how it's so easy. But yet it looks like something I spent hours on. That's what I love about it. And if I can do this, you guys can certainly do it. Trust me. It's super easy. You would never believe how easy it is. And now I'm just kind of messing around with the stuffing from the outside, just trying to make sure it gets all in the corners and stuff. Well, there you go. Nice and plush. Now starting on my next design from the Dollar Tree towel, hand towel, and just removing the tag and everything. I'm going to do the exact same thing with this one as I did with my other one. Cut off the tag, and then fold in half where the design is on the inside. And this works so well too. It makes your seam look so much cleaner. Or should I say, it makes it look like it even has a seam, like it's been sewn, and I love that. I just think it looks so much nicer. And I believe I actually learned that from Olivia's Romantic Home, and that's what I mean by I've been inspired by a lot of YouTubers on this kind of stuff anyway. I also watch YouTubers that make other kinds of things, and I want to say that another one who's inspired me so much, and I plan to do things like similar to what she makes on my channel real soon, especially in Christmas, and that's Happy Bird's Glitter Nest, and she is just the sweetest lady, and I would love if you guys would go and subscribe to her if you haven't already, because she is so kind and just so generous with her ideas, and I appreciate her so much. And she's got this really awesome Facebook group. It's a private group, but I know that if you love to craft and you're as nice as she is, she will gladly accept you into that group. And I'm just doing the same exact process, just fidgeting with it, trying to get it to go right side out and getting the corners right. I really love that buffalo check or gingham print, whatever that's called, down at the bottom. I think that looks really nice with the Halloween theme. But notice I like more of the cutesy Halloween stuff. Like, really, I know this has a skull on it, but I'm more for like the cute little jack-o'-lanterns and candy corn and things like that. And maybe cute little ghosts. But like I said before, I'm not huge about Halloween, but it's nice to do something different every now and then. Now just doing the same exact thing, just making that little fold so it can appear to be a seam once glued all the way together. And I'm trying to get my stuffing to not be too like messy in there, like not too clumpy. That's why I was trying to fix it right there. Now starting to glue. And I tried not to speed this video up too much because I wanted you guys to be able to actually see what I'm doing. So I apologize if any of my videos in the past were too sped up. I am trying to work on that just in case. I mean, I haven't had any complaints, but I just want to be sure, that's all. Especially when it came to this, because I wanted you guys to see how I made like the seams like I'm doing now. And then just kind of folding these corners in too. I know I do that here in a minute, because I didn't want them sticking out too much and being uneven from the top. Now just doing the same thing for the other part. Trying to zoom you in a little bit so that way you could see what I'm doing. I wasn't sure, so I just wanted to be sure. And see, that glues together so nicely. Like, they literally just go together perfect when you do it this way. See, it looks just like a seam. And here I'm just using this last chance to make sure my stuffing is exactly how I need it to be, like in all the corners, and adding more if I have to, taking out if I have to, but it looks like I'm adding more in right here. And then smushing it to how it needs to be. I wish I had a candy corn pillow. Wouldn't that be so cute? And this will be my last pillow. Just adding the last bit of glue here. Excuse me. And right here, I'm just making sure that all the little openings get glued, because I didn't want any stuffing coming out or it looking like just weird. So I just make sure they're all glued. Now, just like I did with the others, I'm just like moving it around from the outside and checking it. And then there's my last pillow. Now I'm going to show you guys a clip of how they look on my sofa. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I kind of mix-matched them a little bit. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to make these cute Halloween pillows. And I hope you guys got inspired, and I love you all so much. God bless. Bye-bye.